In the beginning of May this year, we were informed of the growing gentrification and exploitation of Depop. Not only are there more and more articles being published online about the growing amount of users who resell brand new and vintage garments for inflated prices on the app, North Face has also released a statement on social media questioning the ethical practices of Depop, sparked in particular by the large amount of people reselling the brown North Face puffer jacket for double the price of the original jacket. The jacket recently saw a surge in popularity, and they are now being sold from prices ranging from $458 to $846. We as a company need to control this crisis through strategic communications to number 1, minimize the damage to Depop's brand image, and number 2, inform the media and the public on Depop's commitment to promoting sustainability, and number 3, educate users on how to ethically use the platform in alignment to our company's mission. We cannot allow the media or other reputable brands to view Depop as a negative contributor to the fashion industry. The media is going to ask tough questions regarding this crisis, so it is vital that every member of the Crisis Communications team are prepared during interviews. The bridging technique is used to address misleading, ill-informed, or just hard questions by focusing or redirecting the conversation to the key messages you want to communicate. Essentially, bridging is used to steer the conversation in your desired direction. Here's how bridging works. You want to first listen for questions that address a controversial or unrelated issue. Then respond to the question naturally with a brief statement that acknowledges the topic of the question. Let the interviewer know that you heard and understood the question. Bridging then takes place when you redirect the topic of the conversation in your favor and address the important messages you want to communicate. From there, continue to elaborate on your talking points and place the emphasis on the key message you wish to communicate. In this case, a potential question an interviewer could ask would be, how do you justify Depop's commitment to sustainable fashion when customers are exploiting Depop by reselling brand new and rare pieces for inflated prices? A good response would be, Depop was founded on the mission to inspire creativity and allow people all over the world to buy, sell, and discover unique items every day. A majority of our users resell second-hand or thrifted items to buyers. It's hard to get your hands on the latest item when the demand is high, and we believe that people saw an opportunity to cater to others' needs by reselling the same item for a higher price. While there is no way we can 100% guarantee that products being listed for sale are vintage or second-hand items, which we know is unfortunate, Depop has recently announced a new 2-year intensive plan to promote sustainability and reshape fashion consumption in the future. The plan outlines 3 major actions that we are taking right now. Number 1, make Depop climate neutral by the end of 2021. And number 2, only doing brand collaborations with brands that share a similar vision for responsible and sustainable fashion. And number 3, provide educational resources and mentorship opportunities to help entrepreneurs, creatives, or small businesses grow their businesses sustainably. Depop was founded with the purpose to drive creativity and encourage entrepreneurs all over the world to buy, sell, and discover unique items. Our mission is to not only support innovation in business within the fashion community by creating an environment where creators and hustlers can thrive, but also to promote sustainability through extending the life of garments and reducing waste. A huge part of the app is to resell second-hand or barely worn clothing items to make a positive change to our lovely planet Earth. We are aware that our users and various brands in the fashion community feel that Depop is getting gentrified and exploited by people reselling popular and rare fashion items for inflated prices. We hear your concerns and know that you expect us to do better to adhere to our efforts in promoting sustainability. This is why Depop recently announced a new vision for fashion in the future. We have a This is why Depop recently announced a new vision for fashion in the future. We have created an intensive 2-year plan called Fashion for a Better Future, which outlines strategic focuses across the planet, people, and fashion industry to establish Depop's commitment to making sustainable changes both at the company, amongst the fashion community, and beyond. The goals and actions detailed in the plan are all in line with the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And the 3 key commitments in the plan are: number 1, achieve climate neutrality by the end of 2021 by extending the scope of Depop's carbon inventory beyond shipping, setting reduction targets, and offsetting associated emissions. Number 2, only doing brand collaborations with brands that share a similar vision for responsible and sustainable fashion. And lastly, number 3, provide educational resources and mentorship opportunities to help entrepreneurs, creatives, or small businesses from underrepresented groups grow their businesses sustainably. Depop believes that this plan, along with our continued efforts, will successfully promote a sustainable future by reshaping the fashion system. Thank you to our users, business partners, and employees who continue to believe and support our vision as a company. And let's work together to achieve a sustainable future in fashion.